guys, welcome to another video. Now, before we get into it, if you do enjoy this video, please subscribe. Now, as you can tell, I've been shouting a lot from the match today, so that's why my voice has gone a bit. We just got in order, so starting the game, I thought we looked pretty flat, and I think both teams were looking to get a draw. Fleck had a pretty stinky performance, and that was probably showing why he got taken off. I don't really know if there's an injury, but I'm pretty sure his performance was so poor that at the same time there was no reason not to take him off anyway. Then Burke came on around the half an hour mark and really changed the game. I think we look so much more threatening with him going forward. He's not a clinical finisher as he's shown today, but he's just so threatening when he runs with the ball because he's so fast and strong that it's pretty hard to get him off it. And he's shown that on numerous occasions this season now. So Burke was immediately through on goal and got taken down, and we got a free kick. And McGoldrick had a very close chance to scoring. And soon after that, Lundstram lets down the whole team. Now, I think everyone has their divided opinions about this guy. I think obviously he wants his own money. He thinks that he can get money elsewhere. And, you know, for someone that doesn't support the club, it's probably fair enough for him doing that. You know, you want to make the most of your life, so can respect that, and fair enough for him wanting to still play. But it was such a selfish decision, you know, to do that. He just let down the whole team. I know people were divided on the actual foul itself. Some saying that it was a really soft red card, but it's in the laws of the game. It's not like it's favouritism or anything like that. The rules do state it was a dangerous challenge. I mean, he had a straight leg going into the challenge. Studs were put into the player's foot, so he's not really doing himself any justice. And granted, originally the ref gave a yellow and changed it to a red after a slow-mo replay, but I don't think we can use it being a soft red as a scapegoat. It really was just poor from Lundstram, and I think the fact that he wants out anyway was really selfish of him to do that. Then to the second half, it was a deja vu to the Villa game. You know, we looked really good, we looked really solid, and you just knew it was written on the tin that we were going to sit back, solidly defend, and go on the counter, and we did just that. We had probably 5 attacks in the second half, but they were very good, and they were pretty decent ones as well. They weren't half-hearted attacks either. Now, you knew players were going to get tired, and that sort of system and tactic where you're just completely running down every ball, and then when you're not breaking the play down, you then have to run to their end of the pitch as fast as you can to try and make a chance of it. It's absolutely going to drain the players' fitness, and it did that today, and they did absolutely brilliant. I was proud of every single one of them, and they just did so well. And then we finally got through onto goal once again with another Burke hold-up play to McGoldrick, who I thought had a great game as well, and he's really showing a really good bit of form this season, and I think he's playing absolutely excellent at the moment, who put it through to Bogle, who came on for his debut and got a goal. Honestly, when that goal went in, I just went absolutely mental, and that's probably why my voice is like this. You know, it was so nice, and I think it was actually quite emotional because everything just gone against us today, and to finally get that goal, it was just so relieving because we've been so unlucky this season. I think there's been performances where we played badly. I think there's been systems which haven't worked, but it seemed to finally go our way for once in that game, you know, to get a deflection, just put it in the right part of the goal it was incredible. And I think today showed we just need to change the system. I know I've said this the whole season, but I think I've said it for a reason, and I think today showed it. When you see the fact that we changed the shape in the second half to a 4-4-1, it just looked perfect, you know. Seeing Bash midfield, I think he's a great midfielder. I think he's better than Berg because Berg, he's a pretty playing footballer. He doesn't really do the dirty stuff, and we need that with this team. We need to grind out results, and Berg's sort of a bully team, you know, a team where they're on top all the time, and we're not that this season, so we can't really afford to play him, so it's probably a blessing in disguise he's injured, because I don't think we would have won today. I don't think we would have drawn today if we had Berg in the team, and that's simple as. So I think him and Ampadu midfield, you know, breaking up the play could be a good combination. I think Berg needs to be left mid. I think running and creating chances is his forte. And I'd probably go with Bogle on the right wing because, I mean, he scored in 30 minutes, so you can't really go too wrong with that, can you? And I think him and Baldock really look a good combination. And they look really up for it down that right side after we scored. So I think that's what we've got to do. I'd probably go McGoldrick and Brewster up front, but maybe switch with Muse in during the match if one gets tired. Also got Sharp to bring off the bench as well. So I really think that's what the best we can get out of our squad. And I think if Wyatt's ever going to change it, because he's obviously stubborn, and that's been a good thing till this season, this is the only time he's really going to show why he needs to, because we changed the shape and we suddenly, even though we had 10 men, we looked better for it. But then we didn't stay 1-0, of course, sadly. And, you know, we looked very good defending, and we also were lucky as well. There were a lot of chances where you just thought, how has that not gone in? They got the free kick, and you know, there was a short pass, and I think no one marked him, but when you got one less man on the pitch, I can understand it, so I'm not really going to be annoyed with that. But the ball in, Welbeck had a chance to have 2 touches and score, so, you know, I think I'm not really going to blame that to the players because they've been absolutely incredible today, and you can't blame them for anything. It's just bad luck in the end. And, you know, when you've got a quality player like Welbeck, he's going to give you moments of brilliance like that. So it was unlucky. And I think we had that chance with Burke a few minutes earlier where if he just put it on target, it could have been a different story. But, you know, like I said, he's not a clinical player. So maybe once he gets his first goal, the confidence will show and he'll start converting those. But for now, you know, it was a shame we didn't put it in the goal, because it would have been the game, it would have been sealed up. But let's just hope this 1 point is worth it, and I hope it'll give us a boost, because I think for the first time this season we're going to be up in the up now. Because yes, we did get a point against Fulham, but I think that was a lucky point. It was an escape. It wasn't really optimism coming out of the game, it was more relief. And so I think this is the first game where, even though it's a bit negative because we did concede late on, we're going to be happy with that, because we did very well, like I said, and I think it was a great performance. I think it was the best performance of the season. I'm proud of every single one of those players except Lundstram. So well played to all of them. And I'm really happy for Ramsdale as well. We had a great game. Bit shaky with that cross where O'Connell just missed it, but set for that, didn't do a foot wrong. And yeah, really happy for him, because he deserves a clean sheet, and hopefully he'll get one soon. As for Brighton, obviously it was probably playing into our hands that they were just so frustrated and so desperate to win, that when they weren't converting those chances around the 60th minute, it just led to us countering more easily, because they're putting more and more players up the pitch. You didn't think we were on those days where we just weren't going to concede, but sadly in the 86th minute we showed we could. I'm probably happy with the draw. I think they had that really, really incredible close chance towards the end where it's cleared off the line by I think either Robertson or Egan, and then there was a player to head it which hit the bar, and then Baldock cleared it. So honestly, it was incredibly close to being 0 points there, and I think maybe that's a silver lining, that we've just got to take the point and not be unhappy with not having 3. I think, going on conclusion, like I've said in this video already, we have to change the shape. We look so much better for it because we had support on the wings, and it really helped. How can you expect Stevens and Baldock to defend every attack the opposition have, but also be forward for every attack we have? It's just incredible fitness, and I think last season it worked because we weren't as found out and they didn't have any solutions, but now they do, and I think it's just too much to ask for, and it means we don't have any sort of outlet. So I think having the double upload with the wingers and the wing backs is really helping us, and it really showed today, to be honest with you. I think Basham's also got a midfield, he looks absolutely incredible there. I think he looks more comfortable there as well than he does in defence this season, so I really think that's a good idea as well. And optimism, I feel optimistic after that game. It was really a shame not to get the 3 points, but I think I'm happy with 1, because we definitely didn't deserve to lose that. We probably did deserve to win after all the luck we've had this season. And let's hope something to build on against Everton. Have started to put a run together now, so hopefully we can finally break that. And if you did enjoy, guys, once again, please subscribe, it means a lot, and leave feedback in the comments. If you're a Blade, are you happy with this result, or are you sad? And if you're neutral, do you think we'll stay up or not? Still a long way to go, of course. We're 8 points off safety, and that's with goal difference not in our hands at the moment as well. So we'll have to wait and see, but good signs, and hopefully it will be an entertaining season, unlike it has been so far. Until next time, guys, take it easy.